See how I edited these 6 super quick, super fun, super cute photos of Ross and Melissa. I'm so excited. I posted in my stories the other day that these were shot at high noon, and so many of you were instantly like, how are they edited? What do you mean you shot at high noon? What in the what? So I want to show you guys real quick. First off the bat, you guys need to be able to understand like how I'm shooting. I shot this with a 50mm 1.2, and my aperture was at 1.8, my ISO was at 125, shutter speed 1/800th of a second. So guys, really, honestly, you just need to know I shot this on a 50mm and I shoot Canon. So it's known for really creamy looks, where Nikon is known for being a little bit more sharp. So I also start at the very end. Like this was the beginning of the shoot. This was the end of the shoot. The shoot lasted a total of like 15 minutes altogether. So I'm going to start at the end and then work backwards because that's how I like my stuff to go. I have 3 presets that I use religiously that I have curated to go on all of my work, and I have them being like super tweakable because that's the way I like to do stuff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So because it's midday and it's super bright out, I'm going to use this pink one. And off the bat, like this is a little green, so I don't love it. So like, y'all, a little bit of magenta goes a long way. It goes a long, long way. So let's just do like +7 because I like 7, and boom, beautiful the way it is right there. I'm going to overexpose a little bit because I like doing that, and nobody can tell me what to do because I run my own business. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I can bring these whites down. And then like color-wise, like I'm pleased with this. Like I'm good. I think this looks good, so I'm not going to go ham. I'm not going to go crazy and start messing with it. I bring my clarity and I add texture every single time. Let's just move them both 10 and 10. Boom, boom. And I also have grain. So the preset comes with like grain added onto it, and then I kind of adjust the clarity and the contrast and all that stuff to each one because as you guys see, like a lot of my images are shot the same, but a lot of them are shot with super low aperture and in different like scenarios. So I don't need to take away that much clarity or add that much texture to all of them. So boom, I like this. And if I wasn't making a video, I would just sync for the next 5 images, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So boom, 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 we're going to come here. We're going to add our preset again. I think I changed this to 7. This was at 10. This was at 10. Let's go ahead and overexpose a little bit. Let's bring back this shadow. Let's take away some of these whites because we don't like, this is too blown out. Like you don't want that, because if you like these images because you think they look like kind of like filmy and fine arty, which is what I am going for when I use this specific preset, you don't want to have like whites like that. Like that's too much. Like you gotta take some clarity, I mean contrast away or something. So let's like bring that down. Let's bring this down. Let's add a little bit of contrast, a little bit of shadow. Boom, I'm done with that. Let's go to this one. Boom, boom, boom. Again, we want to make our tint be at 7. I'm going to overexpose a little bit because it makes me happy. And honestly, like so many people are against overexposing, but I'm here to tell you, like, that's the #1 way I get these super creamy skin tones, guys. I overexpose. I overexpose. I overexpose. Oh my god, guys, I know what I did here. This is at +10. That's why it looks so, that's why I was like, it's so contrasty. We want to make this -10. Boom, look at that. Do you see that difference? Let me Command Z that for you. Look at that. What? So yeah, make this clarity -10. There we go. Love that. Boom. Love that. We're going to go right here. And so this one is a lot closer. So this, y'all, it's like all the same pose, okay? It's just about taking a step in and taking a step out. So I'm going to put this on there. Ooh, this was one that I just loved off the bat when I saw it. 10, 10, 10, we're just going in and we are syncing those settings manually because I'm not going to be lazy and just sync them and not show you guys how I did everything. So here, this is still like a little dark for me. I like my stuff to be like bright but crisp but not super exposed. So again, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to overexpose these babies. I'm going to bring down these shadows a little bit. I'm going to add some contrast because I love contrast. Now, some people would have left the contrast where it was. I'll undo it, and they would have brought their blacks in, but I don't like that. That's not what I do. I like my contrast. I am a MySpace baby, so give me contrast. I do that. Boom, boom, boom. My clarity is down. My green is down. Also, guys, like we can mess with their skin tones a little bit. And this is one that I'll probably mess with their skin tones just a tiny bit. We want to, this luminance either makes it darker or lighter. Darker or lighter. And they're in white. So they have sun all around. They have sun all around them right now. And light is reflecting everywhere, especially off their white shirt. So I don't want their skin to be too bright. I want to bring this down a little bit to maybe like right there. I think that looks really, really good. And then you can kind of like mess with the highlights a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. A little bit contrast. Beautiful. This one, look at these beauties. I want to go ahead and overexpose this. I want to make this +7. I want to make this 10. I want to make this -10. Boom. I got my grain. I already can tell, like, I don't love their skin tone here. Again, remember, this is midday, you guys. So there is sun all the way around, and I have them directly in the sun right now. So their skin tone is going to change depending on how much light is hitting it and how warm that light is. So I'm going to take away some of this contrast. Let me go back down to my HSLs. And just mess with it. Just mess with it. Don't tweak it a bunch. Like, that is the key to all of this. The less tweaks, the better, but you need to be able to understand how to tweak things if you need to. I also would take my highlights up a little bit because that's just me. Boom. I'd probably even bring my shadows up a little bit. Now, let's overexpose a little bit more. Look at that. Ugh, money. Love it. And then this one. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, like, no, off the bat, this does not way too green. So let's make this +7. Oh, beautiful. Bring my shadows up. So this is when you want to be careful. Like, you don't want to overexpose a bunch with this one because it's so light in the back. So if you do, just a little bit goes a long way. You can bring in these shadows here. 10, -10, boom, boom. And you can mess around with the luminance if you want. I would maybe go like right there. So, boom, that's it, guys. This is how you edit amazing photos, you know, and you get like a fine arty, filmy look without, you know, being a fine art film photographer. Not that these are like, oh, look, you know what? Let's brighten this one up a little bit because it looks a little dull. And I would just do that with the highlights. Yeah, I would just do that right there with the highlights to kind of match everybody else. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you guys scroll to the bottom of this blog post on this page, I'm going to link this preset for you guys for a free download. So, like, please download it. Remember, it's super tweakable. It's super customizable. And I want you to show me your before and afters. So make sure that you tag me in them, email them to me, DM them to me. I want to see them because, like, look at this. Like, it's nothing crazy. I didn't do anything crazy, guys. Like, I want to see what this can do for your work, and I'm so excited. So please, please, please tag me in your stuff, download my preset, and show me how it worked for you.